Hello everybody. Due to the nature of my project, I have to do a screen capture recording of how everything works because this is something that was developed for a township and it can only be used if you are credentialed through the township. This is a permit and building inspection management workflow that I have developed. The old workflow was very cumbersome and time consuming. This aims to speed it up, and the biggest thing was being able to integrate a field application that is Survey 123 and make it a viable office application in that you can place a point on the map through the office. So what our permitting clerk will do, she'll start with an address. She makes sure, verifies this is the property that she wants. We're going to zoom in here and she will open up the smart editor. This is a key component to making everything work. It's a smart editor. The process normally starts with an under review, and we're going to place a point here. There won't be a permit ID just yet. We'll pick today's date. Permit type. We're going to make this a swimming pool being built in this park. And all this is just the rest of the stuff that she has to fill out for the appropriate permit. And then we hit save. Clear. And we have our building permit point created. Next, she will edit it. When it'll go through these phases of being denied or approved. If it's approved, then she'll make it green. And then when they come and pick it up, she makes it under construction. And we'll assign it a number. This is just a made up number so that this will not, she knows this is going to be on her website for a few days. She knows it's not part of her workflow. And at this point, we come down here. This is one of the most important things here is that smart editor created behind the scenes a latitude and longitude. We will now close that, close this, and you see that dot has now become orange. The way that now we scroll down, this is all the stuff we created. We put in the permit number, all the particulars. Pay attention to the address, the permit number and the address here. And hold on. There we go. So swimming pool. And right here is the create building inspection record. This now opens up Survey 123 on the computer. Generally speaking, Survey 123 wants to use Wi-Fi and cellular signal because it's on a tablet, it is on a phone or even a computer out in the field. What we have done using pass-throughs is we have passed through the latitude and the longitude to put it right where it's at. And you see it's right there on that border. When we zoom out, You see it's right, it matches up exactly. So she comes in here, there's a final inspection. Everything has to have a final inspection, and she will pick the appropriate other inspections. They open up, they already say in progress. She sends now and closes this. We can now refresh and we see that we have a building permit in progress. So now she waits for the outside inspectors. The outside inspectors have their own map. So they'll come in here. There's a swimming pool. He'll open it up. The building inspector, this is the permit, because there's 2 points there. Next one, this is the actual inspection. He's gone through, he does his work. He hits this. He has his own tablet out in the field. Because the survey was created on one tablet, it can't just be open on another, so you have to edit it through the web. So he comes in here, this is the permit information, closes that. So there's a framing and a plumbing inspection. He comes in here, he approves it. These have to be selected. He'll sign it. Plumbing approved. And sign. And then he'll sign off on the final. And as this final is very important here, because once he submits this, our record has been updated. We will now come back here. We now see that that has been approved. So then our permitting clerk will come in here, find the appropriate inspection, she sees the signature, she sees what's been approved. She'll come in here. She'll verify all the inspections were done. She knows she picked framing and plumbing. Those were approved. And she will change the status herself after making sure there was nothing else dropped in there. And now we will see when we refresh that that pink dot has now turned into a blue dot, indicating that it is complete. And